Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2 here on RawSlowGaming. And why are we looking at the tunnel? Well, for this reason. Here we have our new coal and iron train that is chugging along on our a route that we have set it up, or a line that we have set up for it, and it's not perfect, I'll give you that, and the game were actually just paused here a little bit after loading it to plan in what we should do next year in this episode. But first, let's have a look here on the stats. So we're doing decent money, as you can see here on the chart, or the table, rather. And we can do, the time scale here also, and overall we definitely have upped our income here the last couple of years, but unfortunately the cost pretty much with it. But what is more good here is that we have broken in 1863, we broke the company value to be over 0. So it only took us certain years to get a value out of the company after we started it up here, which is, well, bad, to be honest. If it were in the real world, certain years without making the company worth anything, it's, well, shit, really terrible. But anyway, we do now got a little bit of a company score, whatever that means, I don't know. But that's fine. And also in finances, we have around 4 million to play around with. And well, we're going to need most of it here in this episode, probably, or most definitely, because what we will do, trying to use our own, our current network as much as possible to that ID, is that we'll connect this machine factory, and we'll connect this sawmill up to the machine factory, and we'll use one of these two here, probably trucking just from here to here, and maybe filling up with that further down the line. It's connected here to video, which we have connected to, so it's not that much of a stretch using that as a connected network. And also we will hook up to here, which we will hook up to here. So we'll start hooking up here and then hooking down there, and then it's all from our current network, so to say. What will need to happen, though, of course, is that we're going to need to run these two lines. Luckily enough, we have prepared for it, or not two lines, but 2 tracks. But as I said, we have prepared for that, so that's all right. And for now, we will. I guess we will think about it later, how we set up this line that we have running on it right now. But that is, future problems, really. But I see that we have one problem here. We can connect that on the right side where we want to double track it, so to say. So I also looked a little bit on how we want to set this platform up. I think we want to set it up pretty much straight down here, since we will connect to Junosando, we will connect to Jukkasjärvi, to Halmstad, Bygdeå, and Särna, of course. So we are going to ship out the machines to many places, hopefully. So this will be really a hub, and quite a complicated hub for us, for sure. So it will be needing a lot of tracks. Of course, we are never going to be or have to worry about it being overrun with the houses or anything like that. So that's good, at least. What we will do, though, is start with like three tracks, and we'll also borrow a bit of money here straight off. As I said, we will we will definitely use it here. And should we go longer than 160? Straight off. I think we should do that pretty soon. So 320. Yeah, that's going to cost too much though. The stations are modular, so I hope you can extend them in length also after. We just want you connected, and we don't really want to connect on the road or anything. There we go. So place it in while you can. Configure, just see here, yeah, we can place what we need. Yeah, we can configure that to be larger when the need arises for it, so that's good. And let's see here then. Let's have some tracks, and the first track, unfortunately, we're going to have to do it like this or something like that. We'll hook that up towards Junosando. So this is going to carry steel, this line, down to here. And now we got to check where is a train? Where is a train? There is a train. Check what goods wagons is working together, so to say. So here we go. No, flat car. So you have steel is not together on machines. Machines is in what? Boxcar. So different cargo types, unfortunately. So we can't make this ship two ways, so to say. Well, we can, but it will be half and will not really be that effective. But we could quite possibly maybe share the line for Junosando supply and the other stuff. So this is costing more than I wanted to do, but then again I also want this to be working correctly, but taking it up there actually makes it a lot better. Right, so to there. Should we do that just like that? Connecting it to the right side, and we'll do it like, yeah, I think that works. We'll double slip this. Yeah, I think that actually looks quite darn decent as well. So that's nice. And out of the tunnel, it's on the right, and connect to what we already have set up here. Now this problems may start to arise. We could sneak that in there. Didn't think we would be able to do that for sure. Now let's see here. So that is there and that is there. So this is going to be a bit tricky, of course, and I don't understand how I thought when constructing this, not adding in more platforms. At least two would be smart. So you gotta be aware there to choose the correct platform also. No real use in a passenger platform. Actually would be very much against the case, so to say. So we'll do something like that. We'll do a bit convoluted, maybe stupid things, and we'll double switch that also. That should mean that we can have the lines to go on separate tracks back and forth, and that means that we have connected supply of steel to that facility, and we can then set up for our tree run here, and we'll set it up this way first to get some supply in, I guess, so to say. We'll do a truck station. We'll do it here very close to the wood. That's fine. You won't bother with it not being perfect. What we need to do here, though, is we are going to need to have truck station. I hope I put the correct thing in there. Does not allow loading of cargo. Do we need loading of cargo? Yeah, we might need. I don't know. Actually, not sure. But we'll put in a regular truck stop there. And then, of course, we are going to need a train station right here, going up. Where's the closest? There's the closest terminal or depot, vehicle or road depot. And I think that should be fine. So we'll add in the line here for wood supply. Like that. We'll get to our depot. Cargo, all cargo, doesn't matter. So what station have the longest? How many will we do? Well, that many that we can afford. So it will be 6. We'll all set it on wood supply. And we'll loan a bit more. Loan 1 more million. And hope that that will be enough to build us this line up to there. I doubt it very much, actually, but we will try. So from here we are not going to be needing that much, I think. So we will start with a 2 line, so to say. Why is this not really connecting? Alright, so I want to point it kinda all towards that area, but it doesn't really let me. It lets me there. And it costs so much because it's elevated. We can't really do that much about that, though, I feel. So as you saw, went ahead and placed it, and now we got quite the line to build here. So how are we going to do this? We should be building towards that general area, so that seems pretty fine, actually. And a tunnel, of course. Why not? And that area should be fine, or that direction. Alright, so can flat. You really want to build flat as much as possible, since not building flat will heavily affect the trains negative. Come on, give us a bit more money. We also have quite a few new trains, so that's going to be nice. What we don't really have is enough cash, though, but setting this up will bring us tremendously much cash, I think, at least when we can get the supply the machines properly, which is something we can't do quite yet, I would guess. So I guess we'll borrow one more minion. And while we are watching this exciting placement of tracks, remember to smash that like button if you're enjoying the show. Also, if you haven't done so yet, I will be sure to not miss out. Do hit that subscribe button. You want to be super duper sure of not missing out, you can hit that subscribe button also if you haven't done so already, of course. And yeah, I think that will work. And I think we will add in a temporary depot here, just because that's pretty much what we need to do to get anything reasonably done. And these crossings are, well, pretty terrible, but that's how they are going to work for now. And where should we put the depot? I feel like I want to put the depot on this turnaround, actually. So that is what we will do. Just like that. Tracks. Just want to get you in. All right. Now this, of course, is not recommended at all. As you see here, I did not give it enough room. Yeah, and that cost us unnecessary money for sure. 0.1, there we go. So let's connect to there and to here. So there we go. Now then, this is coming up. So we need 2 more trains here, really. 1 for trees, or 3 more, and 1 for steel. And we should do this better. So how much? We can borrow 1 more. So doing trains that cost around 1 million should be all right, but not much more than that. And yep, that is going to be a struggle for sure. We need to set up the lines first, though. So let's see here. From Bygdeo Annex to Upper Junosando. And that is planks, delivery. We'll do a new line, and that is going to be from Hammarstrand to Upper Junosando. And how is this routed then? That is going to cause a bit of a problem, or is it? Yeah, it is. How are you even coming down on that? All right, so I guess we should fix that up. But let's rename this first. So, Junosando, you are sort of going the correct way. You don't really have a choice. Well, you have a choice there, or will have a choice shortly. Steel delivery. There we go, and let's see here. Let's add in a little bit of signals, like that. Now, how is the lines doing now? I seem to be doing what I want, sharing the line and going down and up on the same place. And then not sharing a platform. Yeah, that looks correct. Almost. So we need a slip over from here. Here we need a little bit of track, just to slip over like that. That should solve that issue. No. So let's have a little bit more one-way signal. And something like that. Yeah, you get the point there. So we got that set up correctly, I believe at least. And we got the money taking us away there. Unfortunately, we are not that much up in trains there. But as said, we need around 1 million mark for the trains. Also, I said we got a few new ones. I don't remember exactly where we were, but we got the General Borsig and Russian class GV. And what would be good for us to run here? Russian, the Borsig is not that great, but it's cheap-ish. And I guess that's what we will go with. So planks is what we need to set up first. So emission 8 tons, weight 8 tons 5. Yeah, this is definitely better. And 21 capacity. That's too little. Way too little. Right. So 42, it's still too little. But I guess it will do, or maybe one more. Oh, let's speed this up actually here a little bit. And let's see if we can't get in one more car here, or a wagon. One more wagon would be acceptable, I guess, if it's still mediocre. Yeah, it is. So 1.7 million. I don't know why I were doing that. You can borrow it, of course. So yeah, buy. We will set you on planks delivery. Do you actually have anything here yet? No. Not really, but we are going to start to have that, so that's alright. And there we got 4 million lost. Well, not 4 million lost, but we are just about making money there, I feel. Let's have a look. Well, we don't need to have a look on this just yet. So, terminals you are going on. Where are you going on? Here, I guess. The other line is going here, I guess, and that is totally fine. Pretty much as how we wanted it to be. They will almost have decent cash actually. So let's follow our train here towards the first stop. Sorry for the super speed here, but we're building up a little bit of cash here in a decent pace, so to say. So let's check out the landscape here on this run back down to the planks factory and how much we have affected the landscape. And we seem to have made quite a few gorge like this throughout the landscape, but at least it's the actual track seems to be pretty flat, which is great. It feels like this is uphill a bit, but that's just into the station, so to say. And we've got anything waiting here. We've got 11 waiting here, so that's maybe my bad. And we'll skip that a little bit here. And we'll let this go a little bit slower. So we are, yeah, we're not transporting enough there. So let's get in, let's say, how many can we afford here? Let's say 6 more. Is that reasonable? No, we'll do 4 more. I will put that to wood supply, and we'll let them go out there and hopefully do their thing, so to say. Let's have a look here on the lines actually. So everything is quite profitable. I feel like the steel supply run could definitely be bettered, and Särna to Junosanna, it's not perfect. And then of course we have Falköping to Backe, which is our really sort of main earner that is running a really old train that should be upgraded and tweaked. That is something that we'll try to look into as soon as possible, pretty much. But at the moment, that's just not the case. That we have the money for it, so to say. So we'll speed the game up here again a little bit, and I'm a bit sorry for having to do that, but I don't see how we could get it around otherwise. We seems to be sort of bleeding money at the moment. But I don't think that's the case in the end. So this is not really how our how much is waiting for. Yeah, going too slow, but it should be better here with the new trucks and everything like that. 1.4, and I said that were very little, but still made 120k. And we got 1.7 million in the bank. So we will go with another Borsig, just because that's pretty much what we can afford. And we should be transporting with the same wagon, so we will do the same consist here. Doing 49. Capacity 49, so 1.7 million is what we need. Yeah, I know that we don't have enough money. And after that we need a train to actually transport the machines somewhere, but all in good time. One thing at a time, so to say. And yeah, as I said, we're making such a small profit, actually. All sorts. Very shortly reaching there again on the shorter journey. So the steel supply run now the top earner for a short while. So how much does this train now carry? 14, yeah. So we need to up the tempo here, I guess, sort of. But at least it's better. This production here is alright. Well, it's producing 28, so I guess 49 will probably be overkill because we are supplying too little on this line. But we'll figure that out along the way. But running more consistent than needed It's also kind of bad. Definitely we're going to burn a lot of cash that we could use in a better way by doing it that way. And that's also something we sort of see here. The profit kind of have gone away from us. So how are you doing? You're full here, Sarah to Junasando at least. We at least have 13 planks now. Train heading down. How are you doing so far actually? Just about making a profit at the moment. But it's increasing here at least, so that's good. I don't really feel like, I said, doing less. I think that's a bad move. What we have done here is also sort of a bad move, or will be later down the line, or actually this is all right. But sticking this back on the passenger rails will be a bad move. We will have the cash that we need here very short, and when it hits Junasando, and there we go. So this will be put on steel delivery. We've got a few signals there actually, so that will work itself out. Now the question is, I am going to need to supply that to somewhere. Junasando is very much the closest place to do that. We sort of have all that we need for it. We will of course need to double track this, which just by saying that kind of makes it a little bit harder. But let's see here. So we don't need to check that, we need to check that. So the machines, they need it here, so that's actually a good place that they need it though. So I could like put in a station somewhere around here, and it could have coverage. Let's actually check that. So if I were to add in a cargo station somewhere around there, we definitely don't. Well, we could maybe use 2 lines further down the line. Yeah, something like that, and we actually don't need to truck anything in. We could have space for taking food up here. That would actually be really good, and we could easily connect this to the the producing site. But yeah, the infrastructure cost is going so much up here. But oh well, it's placed there. So I guess we are building it there. And yeah, we are going to run super speed here for a little bit more. We'll track this up. Now, how are we going to do this? Will we share the track here and just double track it with a line come off from here? I think that's going to be the case. We will do a terrible crossover and meet it up there. But yeah, this crossover not really realistic, but then again, it's not too bad. Alright, so you need to wait there. That's really bad actually though. What's more bad is that we don't have the cash to fix that. So definitely need a signal over here. So going to add that in like right now. and of course placing it at a bad timing, but oh hey, it will work for the future. We don't got enough cash to do this now. All right, so where do you want it? On the outside, guys? I really want you on the outside. Or do I? No, actually, we can do the inside, that's fine. Alright, so we'll wait for that to be able to take place. We got quite a bit of steel there waiting, so that's nice. Oh, almost had it. Almost had it, just about setting things up. But this, as I said, will be such a sort of lift for everything. It will bring General Sando up with the population quite a bit, and that will help us in so many ways actually. So going to double track this, and we're going to run this in. Will it share platform? I guess it will. Or will we add in one more platform here? Yeah, I think we might be doing that already. So yeah, I said this will be quite possibly at least 8 tracks, or quite possibly maybe add another station on the other side as well. And something else is also that this episode is starting to run long and kind of boring. Maybe here with me doing this, we have a problem here. All right, so. All right, and we actually don't have any cash, so this is you're on the slip road. I need the cash. No pause. No pause. All right, so yeah. All right, so we need you to go back here a little bit, just so the other train can get in. No pause. Why not? Alright, so can we get enough cash in with those trains standing still there? I don't know. I really don't know, but I really need it to happen. Oh, Jesus Christ, have I broken everything now? Where is my bucket trains and everything? Sana, yeah, you still have a lot of people waiting, and we almost have the cash, We just need a little bit for one signal. That's everything we need. Come on, trains. Some train somewhere, give me the cash that I need. Yeah, you're about it, Bucky, but it's going to take time since it's a Bucky to it. And this line is not making that much money. And how are you actually doing? You're doing alright, but you're running empty right now and will do so for a little while. You're just about making money. And we are overall just about making money here. Or the railroad actually quite a lot down here this period so far. Yeah. A lot down. One solution is to sell a train, of course, but we don't want to do that. We want to buy another train. Jesus. Backe, come on. Give us the cash that we need on this train here. It's not going to be $1 million though. 600k, yeah, that's not it. So if this train is full, which it isn't, could be the one to make it for us, which is not the case. How are you doing? 28, a little bit better. So we're up 400k. I guess it will be better though, because this is running faster to Serna than the other way. So I think we will be out of it here shortly, but this definitely have broken the nice shot that we had here. Everything going downhill at the moment. Still 700k down. 42. Sana back here, yeah. 900k down. Jesus Christ. Just want to put in one damn little single signal. It's just because I set this signal up wrong. I should have set this signal up before the stop. Can we switch? Oh, we can switch. Switch this to switch. No, what should we switch? This one to no. And then we can send you away. That should send you. No pause. Still no pause. Alright, Sunshine, where are you trying to go? You have gone into the wrong station. Why is that? Steam delivery. Alright, so manage line, manage Steam delivery terminal, Steel 124, yeah, Steam configure terminal 1. You happy now? No. Steam delivery. You're not supposed to do like that. One way, yes. One way, yes. One way, yes. Are you happy now? No? Right, so the line manager, it's just you, green one. That is not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're just supposed to go out there on that track or that line. Why aren't you doing that? Can you go to depot? Heading for depot. All right, that works. And then you can head towards the actual run. And everything will be jolly. And and this train will go back on service as soon as we have fixed the signals. And we're making a slight profit here. With this back in play, we will be doing a little bit more than just barely a profit, but not much more. Shipment, how are we not shipping everything? Here I understand that we're not shipping everything, but don't understand how we are not shipping everything here. So it is this not double snip? Yeah, it's this. Oh, this is one way. No, that's not one way. Right. Switch. How are you not? Can you go around? No pause. Head to depot. One way. No. Where did the train go? Train here. Send to depot. No pause. One way, yes. Alright. Now, can we configure the lines here correctly? Now you are correctly again. Very strange. Terminals steel delivery to terminal 2. And your double snip, and you shouldn't make any hassle whatsoever with this. This damn signal though, you should be removed. And pause the game. Do we have enough? No, I don't think so. But we'll try. Signal costing 3k to remove, and a signal here. One way, yes. There we go. Here we go. Train 6. Steel delivery. Now we'll, before we set on more trains on this, we'll see that this actually works. But this train, how much is it running? 28, it's about half. So that means we would need double on trucks here to make that run perfectly well. So we need 20 trucks running back and forth there. How is wood supply doing? Alright, so it's doing 60k per season, I guess, or something like that. So we'll add in 10 more vehicles on that line as soon as we can. So we just about made profit here again, so that's nice. And this episode running on far too long. So I guess we will finish off with this later, but I just want to make sure this works actually now decently in this let's play or in this episode. So what do we have here? You are the steel train, correct? Yeah, you are the steel train, and you are the steel supply train. That's good. We don't have anything waiting there, and we don't really have anything stored there. That's all right. So as I said, we will need to try and fix that up better. A lot better, because this train is going to cost us a fortune running like this, as we already see. And as such is this train also. I want to fix that also. So yeah, you're just about making a profit. So I want that train to make a profit before I do anything. And that is not going to cut it. You have store 56. Yeah. And you're going to basically run empty. So where should you wait on full? I guess you should wait on full. Steam delivery, managed line. We actually set that to both that line and this planks line. Managed line. Big deal. Annex should be full load any. We will add in the vehicles as soon as we can. Road vehicles, that is. So there we go. We can add in signals, more signals here. So one way. There, we don't really need one outside here. Because that will free up there, and that should be, well, the different platforms make that free, and we now do have the cash to add in 10 more trucks for or horses, I should say, to make the wood line or wood supply perfectly match what we should have here for the planks. So with that said, I think this will be everything for this episode, dragging on a little bit too long, but I think sort of an exciting one with a lot of trial and error here. So with that said, I hope you have enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time here on the channel. Bye bye. You have been watching RawSlowGaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.